Well, hello, Mr. Bob Richards. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Michael. It's a beautiful day out here in sunny St. George, Utah.
Yes, it is. I'm really looking forward to today. On our last podcast, we kind of previewed what we're going to do in this mini podcast. And one of the things we want to start with, you were telling me that holding onto your home for too long can come with hidden financial cost. Tell me about that.
Thanks, Michael. Let's get real about this, and it's kind of a down and dirty, but it's the honest to goodness truth. We know death and taxes are guaranteed. The other thing that we know is we're going to get older. And as we get older, there's things that we may not see, deferred maintenance that we may not get to. There may be things that we think are just fine.
Yeah.
You put the home on the market, and people walk in and saying, "Oh my, and what about this?" And "Oh goodness, look at that roof; it's awful." And then air conditioning system outside, it looks like it's all banged up and rusted. And it's true, but many of the sellers that get a little bit on the older side, they don't see it, and just simply maybe they can't get to it. I don't look at my roof every day, but it should have some sort of visual ability to say, oh, hey, listen, I may have a problem with that. So 5%, this is a good amount of money. People staying in the house too long can lose 5% of their total sales value because of these
Wow.
deferred maintenance items. That's a lot of money.
That
So like a
is,
$400,000 home, that's $20,000.
that's more than I make in a day. Of course, you make that an hour.
Close.
You and Elon.
That's right. Yeah.
I never would have thought of that. That's a really, really good point. Um, so I have another question for you, Bob.
Yeah.
So, I've seen these companies that advertise, and I'll do it in my announcer voice. Yes, we will buy your home for cash and close in 7 days. Is that a real thing?
Oh, well, your voice is, and the
Was that good?
advertisement absolutely is. Heaven's sakes, yeah. And the honest truth is, yes, they are. They're out there now. You have Wall Street money that can be used to purchase homes. You've got a company called Open Door. You've got HomeLight. You've got Redfin. These are acquisition companies that will buy your home for cash, but dot dot dot. For how much of a discount? Well, some people, oh,
Yeah.
you know what? It's only going to be about 20 grand less than what the value. No, it's going to be about $100,000 less. These companies are in it to make money. They're not going to be convenient for you. They're not going to say, hey, we want to get you on your way, Mr. and Mrs. Homeowner. We want to make sure that you're able to get to your next house okay. So let us put up the money to buy your house. No, it is we are going to make a buck, a lot of bucks, many, many bucks off of you as that homeowner. So we're going to take advantage of you any way we can. And so if homeowners get into this situation, they may find themselves leaving a lot of money on the table because they got schnookered, they got hoodwinked, and,
Yeah.
and forgot to know that they needed to call and talk to a professional in order to get the right answers and the right counsel. So I strongly tell people, do not go call, do not pass go, do not call, do not communicate with any of these companies that say, I will buy your home for cash and close in 7 days or 30 days or
Yeah.
whatever those days are. Stay away from it like the plague.
Wow. That's incredible. Because I see a lot of those things every once in a
Oh,
while.
yeah.
It's kind of crazy. So we've also talked about some repairs and must do's before selling. What are some of these that we should do and shouldn't do I know some of them have zero return on investment, like
Uh-huh.
putting in a new pool.
Yeah.
Forget that
Yeah.
one. What are some up
Uh,
ones?
right.
And some
So,
repairs that we have to do.
yeah, so I showed a home the other day, early part of this week, and I walked in it with my client, and we barely went through the whole home. It was a mess. There was stuff everywhere on the floor. You get to the top of the stairs, and you hit your head on this rack of who knows what was on there. The bonus room, the kids' room, everything was just bad. And my buyer was like, why would I even think about buying this house?
Mhm.
And I said, let's get out of here. We can do a lot better, and we did. We
Oh,
found them another house. They bought it the next day. So you got to look and see what are the smallest things that give me the biggest bang for the buck. Number one, clean the house. Clean the house deep. Take off everything that you've got on the wall that relates to you and your family. Any sayings, any religious photos, anything of that nature. You've got to make that house so generic and so blah that your home is no longer your home.
yeah,
It's now the buyer's house. Whoever that buyer is, they're going to come in and want to see their home. If they see all of your foo-foo and your family reunion, this and that, your trinkets from your mission to Ghana, or you guys, I love you all, but take it from me, please,
yeah.
please get your home into shape and make it neutral enough. This other house that I showed you, there was no neutral anywhere. It was just disaster. Another thing is that look for the small things around the windows. Does it need caulking around the windows? What about the baseboards? Do the baseboards need to be cleaned? Do they need to be painted? Is there cabinet issues? Do we need to wipe things down? Do we need to fix some caulking in the shower? Do we need to clean the shower? Yeah. How deep clean do you need? Absolutely, just clean it
Yeah.
immensely. You're going to find just in that fact of things, Michael, thousands of dollars in return. Now, you're right. You put in the pool, good luck. You ain't getting any money back. You put in $100,000, you might get 20 out of it,
Yeah.
30 at the most. If you have a side parking area that you just think is the greatest thing for all the toys and all the other things that you've got, no. I mean, there's just some specific things, but man, the smallest little tweaks can make such a huge difference in somebody's pocketbook and at the bottom line at time of closing.
It's good. So, Bob, before we go, I understand you've got a couple new listings you'd like to tell us about. We don't
Yeah,
have any photos yet, but I know you got some listings. Tell us.
they're that brand new. I mean, the sign just barely went up today. The first one, and I'll mention this one today, and we'll catch up with the next one next time. Sorry. Behind the Red Cliffs Mall, it's a subdivision called Santa Fe. These residents are age 55 or older. You cannot rent in there. They're all single. Well, most of them are all single level. You have an indoor pool, clubhouse, exercise fitness room, some nice little water features that are in there, full yard landscaping. You can come and go if you're full time, part time, sometime. A little over 1,240 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2-car garage. Has that white stucco and the terracotta roof that
Yeah.
we're always classic for here in St. George. That just went on the market for $295.
Wow.
295. We've had it all cleaned. We had the interior repainted. We've got it staged. It looks spectacular. And again, 295. It'll actually go live in about 15 minutes, just
Wow.
after our show today.
295. That's cheaper than the pool on the other listing we talked about on the
It is.
podcast.
You're right.
They had a
You're right.
they had a $300,000 pool.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a great little house. Full time, part time, sometime, whatever your needs might be. Can't buy it as an investment
Cool.
property. And like I say, one of the two of you as owners need to be 55 years of age or older.
Cool. So, somebody wants to buy it. How can they get a hold of you?
Yeah, easy. So 435-703-8824 is my number. You can call me or text me on that, 435-703-8824. My email address is bob@buyutah.com and website at buyutah.com.
Thank you, Mr. Bob Richards. Another exciting adventure in the world of Let's Get Real. We'll see you again real soon. You guys take care, okay?
Thanks, Michael.
Bye bye.